Greetings, TheWarOwl greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here once again another 5 versus 5 Counter-Strike Global Offensive match. And this one is going to be IBuyPower versus Titan. It's a best of 3 series from Gfinity3. I'm going to try to get a few of these cast and out there before Cologne starts, so that you can check out sort of the last major tournament where these teams were playing against each other. I'm sure people are interested in that. So we do have first round here, pistol round, so important. IBuyPower, 3-player armor, 1-player kits. Nothing too crazy going on here, except the fact that we're about at 1 minute and Titan has yet to make a move. Looking like they're trying to take the mid control. Existence picking down there. Dazed, still playing it aggressively despite getting picked down to 34 health through the double doors. Now it's been smoked off, so that sort of says we're going to try to go short. However, Swag is standing in that one position where you can see players if they do try to go short, and he hasn't seen anybody there yet. So probably should call a rotate over to B side. And that rotate is not happening. We actually have 2 players playing long, one inside of the pit. Steel waiting to throw that pre-nade. So excited about it, but Terras are actually going to be pushing into bomb site B. So here they go now, 25 seconds left. They waited a long time. They must think IBuyPower has the patience of 12-year-olds or something. And they are able to move into the site. It's going to be a slow rotate here from CTs. That smoke will prevent these players. No, they won't. They will be pushing now to do this retake. So it's a 3 versus 3 retake. It is doable. And what is Dazed doing? Boosting up on top of Skadoodle. Oh, so we can see over that box. That's actually pretty cool. It doesn't even matter. He's able to catch Scream off guard, who was playing back plat. Steel now entering the room. And just Existence left. He is falling back here. Not much that he can do. 1 versus 2. And look at that. IBuyPower will take round number 1, and they will be able to defuse that bomb. I don't know why the camera is flying around like that. I apologize if that's annoying. I've never seen that before. Okay, and oh, what? Where was the kit? Dazed had the kit. Such a huge mistake there, and he wasn't able to defuse it. I have to get a replay and see how that happened. I just assumed they were going to get that defuse. That is crazy. Okay. Titan wins round 1. We'll be buying up. IBuyPower doing an armor pistol. And Dazed has that kit on him now. Okay. IBuyPower playing it pretty standard here. Except Steel pushed up really far forward here at long. This is aggressive. But again, you don't expect a player to be standing here right in the front. NBK peeks it. Does get intel on that player. Terras now getting ready to push into the site. There's Scream with the entry frag on AZK. Swag rotates to try to hold it off. With Terras, get the pick and then fall back. That's a smart thing to do. You can try to force a rotate down there. And BK taking on Steel here with this Nova. He gets 900 kill reward with this, so this is a big deal for him to get this kill. He knows the player's low and then pushes forward. Terras will be going short. There are 2 CTs watching this, so it's not the right call. But they are going to be going forward. They do have that weapon advantage, so they're probably going to win this round anyway. And, wow, Skadoodle and Dazed are actually able to hold it off. Goodness. Skadoodle with 2 frags with that CZ from CT spawn and takes out AZK. Wow, or NBK, sorry. And it now will be Scream. 1 versus 2 here. He already has 2 frags. And Scream, of course, an expert headshot. 20 seconds left. He's got to just go for it. There he goes. Oh, resorted to spraying. Skadoodle, what did he do? No! Skadoodle goes for the knife. He could have had that. All he had to do was tap that player down. But he did go for style points or something. But guess what? There's no style points in Counter-Strike Global Defensive. That was completely pointless and just lost him that round. IBuyPower falling apart. That's crazy. All right, Kenny S now with the AWP. Gonna be watching down middle. Sees one. Oh, he gets Swag. He legs him as he tries to jump across. Now down to 43. So far, looking like it's going to be a good game for Titan here. It will be a full save, of course, from IBuyPower. They'll try to buy up 4th round. They won't really have a lot of money for 4th round. They will be able to get armor, M4s. Some might have to FAMAs. And a few nades. And Dust 2 is a map where terrorists do get that control right off the bat, map control, because they do have... It's sort of really easy to take mid control here as terrorists on Dust 2. So the smoke offs from IBuyPower are not really that effective. So it's not that important on Dust 2, as important as other maps, to have smokes on CT side. Okay, Titan now getting ready to push short. Counter-terrorists rotating as one. Walking their way over to CT spawn. I'm going to try and hold off the aggression here. Okay, Scream bringing up the rear, and it will be Smiths who will attempt to entry frag with this Galil. And all the terrorists now moving forward at short. Smiths pretty far out here. And he will get picked by Skadoodle for that. Skadoodle doing an excellent job with the CZ picking players. There's another one, takes out Scream. NBK with the Bison sneaks up from behind and ends the rest of them. He wants to get rid of that gun for next round. Now, the reason he purchased that Bison is because counter-terrorists did not have armor that round. They knew they wouldn't. There was really no situation where the counter-terrorists would buy armor. It was a stupid decision if they ever did do it, and they didn't. So, yeah, Bazone is a good call on that round and that round alone. All right, we have two ops on the field now. Kenny S going to be opping at mid. Sees two players cross, should call it. Look at this. NBK, aggressive. Taking on Steel. Oh, just misses the shot. And that will allow counter-terrorists to move out here and hold down long A. They're going to rotate Dazed back. And Smithsy now at middle. Where's the smoke? Oh, just about to throw their smokes. We see Kenny S there. And Existence. Existence throws a mid to B smoke. And they will be going mid to B. Here's Swag to hold it off. Sees the mid to B smoke. Should call a rotate. Scream coming in through the tunnels. Oh, that spray control is not able to take them down. Here comes Scream now. In the sight. 1 versus 3. And Skadoodle again with a 4 frag. Let's get an owl vision. Skadoodle definitely carrying his team. Check this out. On the losing team, 1-3 is 9-3 in terms of his kills and his deaths. He's doing a great job in this game. Well, not able to pre-shoot those players with the op. Titan is going to be saving and pushing. By the way, Scream here will be purchasing armor helmet on this save round. If we look at Virtus Pro, we see this a lot from Virtus Pro. Taz always buys armor on a save round. Just like they use that extra money to give a player a chance here. So here's Scream. He's got to ace it for the win. Not going to happen. So IBuyPower picks up that second point. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And Titan will be able to buy in this round. IBuyPower buying up as well. Skadoodle continuing to use the op here. CT side Dust 2 and doing a great job. Kenny S has got his op. Going to be watching down middle. And they do smoke it for the cross. However, that player did run in front of the smoke. That was AZK. That will allow terrorists easily move down here and take mid control. Throwing another smoke mid. Now, that smoke is not... You can still get shot where Existence is standing. You can see him looking there. A place you can throw the smoke where you can't get shot is on top of the box that he's standing on right now, if they want to go short. So by throwing it there, they are a little bit exposed, but Kenny S is actually watching that spot in case an opper wants to pick it. And here's Skadoodle, who will be watching short. Now, he can always fall down into CT spawn if they decide to push. There's the defensive smoke to hold them off. We're at 1 minute now. Trying to delay as long as possible and force Titan's hand. They're creeping around the map. Scream getting some intel over here at B. He made a step. Was that intentional? He did make it sound, it seemed like it was intentional there in the B tunnels, and they will be going short. So let's see if Skadoodle can hold this off. There you got two players here at short. Oh, Daze just sort of charges forward and dies. Not sure the point of that. You want to engage as a team. Skadoodle now falling back and was not able to take cover in time. And terrorists are able to move here into the site. We'll be getting that bomb planted. Counter-terrorists moving to retake. One from CT, one going mid. Scream is going to hold off the short player. He's listening, getting intel on where these players are. Two of them going to be coming CT, though. And I love that little underhanded throw there. Over into CT. Here come the players CT pushing now. Swag and AZK. Oh, AZK picks off Smiths. Scream moves in from short. Looking like counter-terrorists are going to take this control. Now just up to Scream once again, and they are defusing that bomb. They're all standing on it. Oh, he had a mow-down situation. Wasn't able to do it. Scream is not one to do the mow-downs. He is the one to do the tap-tap deaths. All right, 3-3 now. IBuyPower coming back into it. Just won those 3 points. And I'm getting used to this. That's interesting. Okay, Titan will be purchasing a lot of flashes on this save round. They're going for a bomb plant. I love this. This is a pacifist strategy. They're trying to take as much ground as possible without firing a shot. Look at all those flashes. And they are able to take all the way over here to long. And now players moving out short. Kenny S has good position. There's Skadoodle with low health. They could get this bomb plant, most definitely. Here comes Scream moving into the site. Kenny S now down to 6 health. Just trying to guard Scream so we can get that bomb planted. AZK watching it. Oh, AZK picks off Kenny S. There is Scream. That nade could be huge. And AZK picks off Scream. They should be able to move in and defuse. Unless they make any more silly mistakes. And it will not happen. They will defuse that bomb. And that's going to give IBuyPower the lead. And that's significant since Dust 2 is sometimes considered to be terrorist-sided. So when you have CTs taking the lead like that early on, it's big, especially considering that Titan won that pistol round. So IBuyPower doing a good job. All right, Scream going B, wrapping around. Counter-terrorists are being very passive at middle. They're not picking it, they're not peeking it. Skadoodle now doing a fast cat, waiting for players to peek. Now the point of this is he's trying to get some kills. He's trying to get a pick as the terrorists move out to take mid control. And they're going to be doing that now. One of the places he can look is lower B. Instead, he's just going to be watching short. Who is in danger? Nope. This should be popping up on the Xbox. Oh, interesting. His own teammate smokes out that position. Daze now being a little aggressive at middle. This is the first time we've sort of seen players trying to peek there at middle since the first round. And Terra's now just charged down middle. Will be moving forward. Smith Z going to be doing the entry frag, coming in through the window as they take this site. Scream is already there. A good surround there. Bomb is down. They need to get that thing implanted. Scream grabs it. And here is Existence and NBK holding off the rotator, holding off the retake from very forward positions, not holding it from the site. Instead, waiting for them to go CT spawn. Existence peeks. That was scary. That was risky. NBK creeping up middle, making sure they aren't going through tunnels. And Existence falls back into B site. So NBK now playing Lurk. He's going to creep around and try and pick these players down. The rest of them are going to watch that bomb. So IBuyPower is going to be saving here so that they get guns on this this next round. And it's up to NBK to try to pick these players. Oh, sees Dazed Head. Now knows where one of these players is. He's got one. Skadoodle watching. Could pick him off from car. And nope, not going to happen. No blood. So Titan takes that one. IBuyPower saves. It's 4-4, all tied up. We check out our economy right now. It definitely looks like they are pretty much even, to be honest. I mean, Skadoodle's got a bunch of money in the bank, but that's just because he's been fragging quite a bit. Daze pulls up there with 10 frags as well. Okay, 3-player stack at long, just in case it's going to be a push. And it will not be, so they'll rotate one of these players back. That is going to be Dazed. So, right now, short A is super exposed. But in the early game here, terrorists are just going to creep around and try to take position, try to figure stuff out. They're smoked out a bunch of places, so Titan not just going to be charging short A, especially since they don't have intel that that's going on. Kenny S going to pick here. Skadoodle is waiting for him, ducked. Oh, and Skadoodle takes him out. You don't really expect a player to be ducked around the corner there. NBK takes up position, and NBK avenges Skadoodle with the op. That is significant. That was pretty cool. His teammate went down with that op, picked it up to hold it off. Steal, though, inside of the pit, preventing these players from taking position. And here is NBK soloing 1v3 with the op. And Steal peeks, gets a little aggressive. AZK goes down, now puts it into a 1 versus 1. All they had to do was wait for NBK to push out there and ambush him, but now they put it in a position where NBK can win this round. Swag, inside of A, waiting from behind the box, standard position. Let's see if he can pull it off. He's at 51 health. NBK low as well. And he sees him, NBK with the clutch. That's a 4 frag. We caught a lot of those frags, so let's not get an owl vision, but an excellent job. And terrorists gonna be buying up once again. Alright. IBuyPower. They have enough money to buy. But this might be the last round. If they lose this round, they might have to save on the next one. So this is an important round. And wow, we missed it, but Kenny S just got a pick. Down middle on Swag. I don't know what he was trying to do. Just trying to cross, or if he was trying to go to lower B, but it did not work out. Alright, smoke off, preventing these terrorists from doing anything at B. Kenny S moving down mid. Oh, and Skadoodle picks him again. That has to make Kenny S a little bit upset. Skadoodle picking him everywhere. Alright, Existence. Throwing a smoke out middle. Looking like they are going to push out. That's an interesting smoke, because they are exposed here from CT spawn. And here's Skadoodle from CT spawn. Is able to hold it off. Now down to 9 health. And picks off Existence. Now at 3 frags here on this round. Why didn't they throw the mid to B smoke? And it is now just Scream left. 1 versus 3. They push out middle like that. You generally want to have CT spawn smoked out for just that reason. Scream planting in a safe plant position. Just trying to pixel it so he's not going to be visible from where these players are as they move into retake. So from this position, he can watch long, he can watch short, and he can watch CT. Oh, and he gets picked by Skadoodle. There's another 4 frag in this game. Skadoodle definitely going to be MVP for IBuyPower thus far. I mean, goodness. Carrying them to victory here, and that's going to tie it up 5-5. As AZK defuses without a kit. Alright, it's all tied up once again. But that means that Titan will have to save. They can do the thing where they buy 1 player. Oh, they're going for it. We have a force buy. So we have 3 players with rifles and 2 players with pistols. Oh no, they were able to get 4 rifles. Nice. So that's good enough, definitely. Once a player drops a gun, his teammate, Scream here, will be able to pick it up. Alright. So, another buy round here from Titan, but if they lose this, most definitely we'll have to save. Daze watching short, now drops down, and then Skadoodle rotates back to watch short. This is a very strong position to watch short from. That smoke is to nullify the AWPer at long. And look at this, it does trick Skadoodle because he moves back there for a bit. Terrace have moved out to do a mid to B. Have thrown a mid to B smoke. Existence was trying to wallbang there, but Skadoodle takes him down. Sees where those rounds are coming out through the smoke. Kenny S going for that bomb, trying to make it happen. There are CTs there. That was an incredibly tense situation. And check this out, NBK from behind is going to try to lurk on these counter terrorists. He's making a bunch of noise, maybe trying to draw their attention. One player going through tunnels right now, that's Dazed, though he does get smoked out. NBK has a real chance to frag. Oh, and Skadoodle again with another frag. And Kenny S is right to his right, though. Not aware of it. Will pre-shoot the wrong spot, and he will go down. Now it's just Dazed 1 versus 2, looking like he's going to go for it. And they're going to trade. Nice play from Titan. Nice win. So that was good to leave NBK there, lurking around the back. But Skadoodle is an excellent game sense in this game. He's able to pick these players off from crazy positions, especially through that mid to B smoke. Alright, but Titan's going to be ahead 6-5. It's pretty much even at this point. That smoke is to go lower B. And we see Existence charging forward to try to prevent that from happening. Terra should be aware of this. Well, they are throwing a flash there. Counter Terra's doing a very aggressive push. I am surprised that Titan fell for that. Once you see that smoke go down middle by Xbox, it's pretty much more than likely going to be players trying to go lower. And it didn't seem like Titan was aware of that. And they got picked off. They shouldn't have pushed those players into B tunnels. They should have fallen back and just rotated around and taken A. But I don't know. They pushed forward aggressively to try to pick the players going lower or something. We saw a flash being thrown. And IBuyPower looking like they're going to steal this round. And check out their buys there. No helmets at this point in the game. Very good use of money. Since it's such a close game, every little dollar counts. So by not purchasing that helmet, they are saving that little bit of extra money that might give them an extra flash, an extra smoke, or something like that down the line. Alright, Existence will be saving here for the next round. 30 seconds left on Titan. And Titan will have to save once they lose this thing. So next round's going to be the one player has armor and a gun round, which, by the way, I've never seen successful. Alright. Existence, with 10 seconds left, is now creeping forward. I don't know what that was. Instead of trying to hide there, he tried to go hunt a player down in a 1v5 with 10 seconds left. Alright. 6-6 now, all tied up. Titan will have to save. They've got no money, no guns, in some serious trouble. IBuyPower Skadoodle will not be opping on this round. Now let's see what Titan tries to do on the save round, because they have been pretty revolutionary in the past in how they orchestrate these save rounds. Alright, so we see a smoke down middle, making it look like they're going lower B, which they are not, so that's a smart play there. My IBuyPower to throw that smoke again. However, Titan did not fall for it. And we see Steel trying to sneak up behind them from long A. They're going to be going quickly here at short. And, nope, falling back to mid now. Skadoodle move back to watch the site. Steel just waiting for them at long, not pushing out. And now they're rotating back, are going to be going short. I don't know, the indecision here. Now 1 minute left. Still waiting. They're making a bunch of noise. What Scream is doing right now, a player at long sometimes would be able to hear, but Steel does not hear that because he's positioned super far forward. So they might have been intentionally making that sound and doing a double fake as they push now. And here's Skadoodle to hold it. Oh, we had bullet vision there as Smith Z shot Skadoodle in the face. There's going to be the bomb plant, and for me, that's a win on this round to get that bomb planted. But if they can steal the point, that's huge. Here comes Swag for the retake. He gets traded. That's not what you want to do in a save. Oh, Scream's dead. It looks bleak. Steel's going to pick the last player, and there's going to be the defuse for the win here for IBuyPower, but a bomb plant and 3 players fragged is definitely a win on a save round. Nice work. So yeah, but Titan trying to do a double fake out, but it didn't even matter. IBuyPower didn't have the intel that Titan was trying to feed them. Okay, 2 rounds left. IBuyPower decided to do double op CT side. We see this a lot from North American teams. And no ops there for Titan. Watching mid. Oh, they're double op picking mid. Interesting. Swag now watching the position for them to go short. Nobody's ever peeked there from Titan. Keeping themselves safe from that position. Oh, here comes Existence now going to peek there. But Swag's already rotated. They've rotated 3 players to B. Look at this. Assume it's going to be a B take. Based on the smoked mid, maybe. We also have a spam through the double doors. And Titan getting ready to smoke for a mid to B strategy. Scream. They're able to pick off Scream. So every time Titan has taken B, they put Scream inside of the tunnels. Daze needs to rotate back. And NBK now playing the lurk. Dazed in some trouble, down to 15 health. Here's Existence creeping up behind him. They're going to try and sandwich him. However, NBK has a player behind him, but he's able to pick Steel. He's still up. Existence moving forward finally to end him. They will trade, and it's just Skadoodle left 1 versus 3, and he will be saving this off for the last round. So Titan's B-side take, they seem to do this every single time. They keep a Scream inside of the tunnels. They take mid position by throwing a smoke here early on. Then they smoke out, usually smoke out mid to B. As they move out, we see a secondary smoke sometime thrown from there. I guess that's to nullify an opper. Then they move forward, push into bomb site B with the 4 players. NBK kind of rotates back and stays here as Scream moves in. So they move in on B with 1 player from tunnels, 3 players moving in, and then they leave NBK as the lurk. IBuyPower is able to move 3 players in and pick off Scream pretty early, so that kind of should have been a win. And here is Titan. Aggressive last round. Charging forward, but Skadoodle still able to hold it off with some expert offing. Existence still at long A. They're just doing a standard A split here. However, not working out too well as their 2 long players get picked, but they will get site control. Skadoodle with another frag. That's 3 now for him. Working on his ace. And counter terrorists rotating to retake. Bomb has not been planted yet. They're taking their time, and oh, Kenny S finally takes out Scream. Now just AZK and Dazed moving in for the retake. And Kenny S, oh no, catches him off guard but misses the easy shot. And Scream will go down 1 versus 1, now taking on AZK. 50 seconds left, decides to do a fake plant, but he made noise, so AZK knows it. Oh no, AZK is still jumping. Oh, 28 health left now, and Kenny S misses another close range AWP shot. My goodness, Kenny S able to pull off some crazy shots, but sometimes just missing the easy ones. And that'll move into the second half with IBuyPower ahead here, 8-7. So IBuyPower starting it off here, now on T side for the second half, ahead of Titan. You're really owed to the fact that Skadoodle is out-opping Kenny S. All right. Scream smoking himself out there over to B, only leaving 1 player B. Check this out from Titan. 4-player stack inside of bomb site A with NBK very far forward at short. What are they doing? If IBuyPower calls B, it's GG. I mean, how are they going to be able to retake that, considering how far off they are? Maybe Titan beforehand doing their research is like, all right, IBuyPower, they like to take bomb site A on the pistols, but let's see. NBK shows himself to steal. I think they saw him. Skadoodle trying to pick him as well. NBK is crazy, man. All right. Oh, the nade. 40 damage off of Skadoodle there. At mid, terrorists looking like they're doing a mid to B. That is not going to help the Titan. And it is really going to be up to Scream here. And NVK. Oh man, Scream, he's got an army coming at him. 1 versus 5. Can he hold it off? It allows CTs to rotate. The answer is no. And now the difficult retake. IBuyPower somehow read that. Will be going B. Could have just got lucky on the call. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen. Normally it's the terrorists on this map that sort of control the game. Titan attempting to control the game, and they just got rolled. 5-0. No frags on IBuyPower. So, IBuyPower definitely going to be ahead in this game. Started the second half ahead and grabbed the pistol round, and they're on the sided side. Looking good. Oh, Titan. Titan. Will they do the armor pistol that they revolutionized? The answer will be no. 2 players going to be buying armor. Just NBK and Scream. Okay. And that's interesting, I guess. Scream continuing to hold B. This time they have 2 players in B. IBuyPower taking their time. Skadoodle is buying a P250 so that he can purchase that AWP on the 4th round. So he's saving up the money. Skadoodle is a dedicated AWP player, which means he's generally going to always try to use the AWP. In Counter-Strike Global Offensive, though, a lot of teams and a lot of players have moved away from that. But players who have played Source and 1.6 in the past and who are just dedicated AWP players tend to just stick to that. But, I mean, they sort of moved away to where an AWP player needs to also be able to rifle very well, like Pasha, for example, who can rifle just as well as any other player, but also is the AWPer for the team. All right, and there's the pick. Oh, look at that. NBK pushed very far forward. A little bit of a crazy standoff here between the 2 3-lettered, last one is a K players, NBK, AZK. And AZK takes him down. Just going to be existing, never mind. And now Scream and Smithy for the retake. AZK watching it, though. And Swag moves in, picks them off. AZK was the distraction. All right, IBuyPower's with an easy win there. Skadoodle gets his up on the third round. That's interesting, because we know Titan will be saving, so that is an expensive buy. That op right now is worth so much more. Oh, Dazed is using it, what? That op is worth so much more. Okay, so I guess they're doing like, if the player picking mid gets picked, meaning Dazed gets killed, we still have a player, we still have Skadoodle up with that op. I think that's what they were trying to do there. But yeah, if Titan steals this op, that is huge. They're just saving. They just want to try and catch him off guard. So, okay, IBuyPower is moving as one, except for Swag, who's way over here. We'll be moving at long now. Counter Terror's got to rotate to do something. Skadoodle staying inside of the pit. And sight is clear. Counter Terrorists have rotated to hold it off. I think they're all from CT. Check this out. And one from short as well. And they have to cross here. Where's the smoke? Oh, there it is. Now what? And threw like 5 smokes, but none of them blocked this area right here. That's very interesting. Not able to do a good smoke off. All right. Swag moving in from short. He was playing Lurk on this round. Oh, gets caught off guard throwing a smoke, and he will be punished for it. So they're able to steal this AK-47. So here's Kenny S now. And there's still a little bit of an opening there where he could use that AK, but instead they are going to just be saving it. And here's Scream in existence. Still staying behind. Gonna try to go for exits, maybe grab a gun and save it. Kenny S saving the AK-47. And here's Scream moving in. Oh, he is able to pick off Dazed. And Kenny S will live to fight another day. Oh, Steel just exploded with the bomb. That was sloppy. That's unfortunate. Though that was a bunch of money that didn't have to be lost. All right, double op CT side here from Titan. On this 4th round, let's see if they can pull it off. It's an aggressive opping strategy, both of them watching mid. We saw this exact same play from IBuyPower. Oh, and Skadoodle once again out-ops Kenny S. All right, MBK watching lower. There's a bunch of terrorists watching that. Smiths now opping at mid. There's the mid to B smoke. Will they go mid to B though? Looking like they want to go short though. They're still playing super passive. Oh, Smith with an opportunity to catch a player off guard. Again gets another opportunity because those players were playing pretty far back and decided to rotate at the last second. Just existence left. Got 1 versus 5. Doesn't really have a chance. Oh, takes out 2 players though. Takes out 3 players, now a 1 versus 2. Could this be an ace for the win? Bomb is down and Existence has position on it. Dazed trying to move down. Dazed is low. They're going to move in as 1. And, oh my gosh, just put it into a 1 versus 1. Oh, but Skadoodle gets it at the last second. That was so close. Existence with a 4 frag in a 1 versus 5. Very nice job. But it was not enough. That just goes to show, in Counter-Strike Global Defensive, this is a game where no matter how far behind you are, no matter how bleak it looks, it is possible with the proper allocation of skill to come back and get back into this game. Double Mag 7 from Titan. No helmet. Let's see if they can pull this off. This is a buy. This is a round that they were thinking about saving. They decided to buy. Bought what they could. Mag 7, a very powerful weapon. Is accurate while jumping, while moving, while ducking, while crouching, while flying. And Scream in a position to fly right now if they decide to go B. NBK at short. I really want to see these things used. Okay. Get smoked off. Boosting NBK up here on the box. Once that starts to clear, he's going to rotate back from this. Oh, he's throwing his own. And Terrace taking their time still. Bomb dropped middle. 2 now creeping at long. Here's Kenny, has to hold it off, but he gets picked real quickly by Scream or by Steel. Terra's going to execute a split A. So it really is up to NBK to hold off this short push. 2 players from long, actually. What are they doing? Now deciding to go long? once that smoke clears, NBK's got to get out of here. Yeah, there he goes. Terrace throwing a bunch of stuff over mid, but I think they are going to execute this A split. NBK, the only player in position to do anything about it, but not able to take NBK down. We see NBK's, take Skadoodle down. Skadoodle's pants were red, though. So he did get the shot. It was not enough. Oh, man, Existence. Dodging bullets. Counter Terrace. I think they're going to try and save. Yeah, there were 4 seconds left for IBuyPower to plant that bomb. Incredibly close. If Titan was a little bit more aggressive there, they may have prevented the bomb plant and won the round. However, they will be deciding to do a save, and on next round, they aren't really going to be able to buy. So IBuyPower, not losing a single player, will be winning the round. So yeah, IBuyPower well ahead now. That'll put them at 13-7 against Titan. Been doing a great job here on T side. What can Titan do to come back to it? They're so far behind economically. They're not able to hold IBuyPower off in all these different positions. They really need to figure out what's going on and how IBuyPower is defeating them. The main reason, though, is Skadoodle here just about to hit 30 bomb. Doing an excellent job with this AWP and picking the players of Titan. Titan able to buy. 2 FAMAS, 1 Mag 7, 2 M4. And here's Skadoodle and Long. Picking it. Nobody is there, though. They're not even worrying about that position. Scream getting back up on his perch. And Terrace getting intel, moving around the map. No smoke here. Daze playing mid. There's the mid to B smoke, so I think that's going to be a fake. I'm going to go A side. Oh no, Dazed is moving out middle, trying to go for the pick. Now falling back. He was just checking to see if there was a CT there. Close. And that was to force a rotate of players into CT, and it worked, because here's Kenny S. Now in CT. NBK to watch off short. Now, you normally don't see a player here, and the reason is you can't really rotate out of there. You're sort of committed to the spot. You're also visible, as you can see, as the Terrace move around the corner. NBK can't really get out of here if he engages. He's going to trade. Oh, look at this. Moving through mid to do a mid to B. And Smiths is able to hold it down. Scream finally gets the swag by jumping off of the box there and taking him down with that Mag 7. They have called a rotate here and are going to be going A instead. Counter Terrace have already rotated all the way over to B to hold it off. There was still an opening for Terrace to move forward and plant this bomb over here at bomb site A. So here comes the retake. 3 versus 3. It is possible. They've got plenty of time. They're leaving 1 player inside of pit. They've planted for long. So Dazed and AZK just going to try and hold it off here as long as possible. And then Steel's going to play for the protecting the defuse. Okay, here's Dazed. 1 versus 3 here inside of the site. He will go down. So let's see if Steel can pull this off. Bomb's planted for long. Oh, and Existence is able to take him down. There's the defuse, and Titan finally able to win a round here on CT side. And that's going to be the first round that they've won here on CT side. Steel is able to save. The rest of his team is able to buy. All right, double op from Titan. Skadoodle watching mid. Smoke is down. Oh, shot a little bit high there. That was a Smithsy that he was trying to attack. Kenny S watching long A now, so he's going to play long as well as short. So a pause has been called. I'm going to resume when they're ready to play, but that pause will happen at the end of the round. All right. That was kind of a random Molotov. I'm not really sure what that accomplished, since nobody would ever stand there. Terrace now moving lower B. Titan playing 2 players B. That may be what is causing them not to win these rounds. Mid to B smoke thrown. Terrace can go anywhere, but I think they are going to move out here. Dazed, checking positions. Nobody there. Notice Titan does not very aggressively react to the mid to B smoke. They sort of stay here, stoically, staring at the wall. Oh, Smith Z from inside B is able to pick off Swag, who was inside of the tunnels. Oh, I thought Scream was going to aggressively push forward there. So they are doing a mid to B now. Counter Terrorist not in a position to retake. Here's Smith Z watching at B tunnels. Now moves back and picks off Skadoodle. Daze moving into the site. Scream gets taken down the side of the tunnel. Smith Z finally dead. And is a 2 versus 3. So, Terrorists do have position inside a bomb site B. They do have that bomb planted now, as Daze is planting it. But it's still an incredibly difficult retake. Okay, now just Daze left, 1 versus 3. Players moving in from all sides. They are flashing him out before they move in. And NBK, from the tunnels, takes out 2 players, and that's going to be the win for Titan. Definitely coming back, so they are going to pause here. And then we shall resume when they're ready to commence. They are commencing here. Apparently, Dazed mouse broke. His left mouse button was not working, so he had to quickly bind shoot, or bind fire to right mouse button. Apparently that has all been resolved now, and they're ready to commence. Alright. Continuing with the double op CT side. 1 player playing B, 1 player playing A. And IBuyPower playing all over the place. No ops for IBuyPower. They're sitting at 13 points. Very close to victory. Well ahead of Titan. And Kenny S watching long A. Looking like Steel wants to pick here. This is a difficult place when you don't have an op, and they are able to flash him out. We saw Skadoodle throw the flash over the top, forcing Kenny S back. He threw down 1 round out there as the pre-shot. Not going to happen. Alright, NBK boosted up at short. Alright, just waiting for these players to push. IBuyPower taking their time. There's no defensive smokes out, so there's not really anything to wait for. They threw the mid to B smoke. Titan does not react to it. Kenny asks for the hold off, but he leaves himself way exposed. Terra's now pushing out. NBK at short is able to hold off Swag. Counter Terra's rotating. They got to watch that cross. And the smokes are down. Scream trying to spray it. Terrorists are able to move into the site. It is a 4 versus 3 now. Oh, 3 versus 3. Existence very close. This is the only way into the site. Nice shot by Existence to take out Dazed. AZK's turn. Pulls out the USP, but is not able to connect with it. Just AZK left, taking out Scream and Smiths, both of which are inside of CT spawn. He can still get this bomb planted. Oh, and Smith Z from CT spawn picks him as he runs forward to try to peek it. All right, 13-10 now. Titan definitely coming back. They just won 3 rounds in a row here on CT side after winning 0. Continuing to hold it off. They've sort of gotten into the rhythm, gotten into the groove. IBuyPower is going to be saving. And North American teams are very aggressive on save rounds. However, Titan is even more aggressive as Scream charges up middle, picks them all off like it's target practice. Now just Swag left, and ooh, what? Oh, and the nade takes out Swag. He actually killed 3 players there on that save round. Nice job. All right. And Titan cleans it up. All right, IBuyPower. A little bit low on the money still. They will be buying on this round after the save. So we're back to a buy versus buy. Kenny S watching up mid, but he keeps getting picked by Skadoodle. Is it going to happen? Skadoodle picks Smith Z. And, oh, and Skadoodle again picks Kenny S. Oh, that's got to be so frustrating. And now 2 players picked. Both the Oppers on Titan are picked. A scary round for them. Here's Scream at middle. Gotta make something happen, but he does not connect with the shot. Just NBK and Existence left. Existence having a good time jumping up on the box here. He's playing Counter-Strike. He's having a good time. That's what it's all about. Counter-Terrorists in some trouble. Terrorists move into bomb site B. What can they do? I mean, all they can really do is save at this point. And they will. They'll fall back. Buddy system moving out together to save. Terrorists have sent out a hit squad trying to locate them, and they're going to stay inside of long A. And here's Existence inside of A site. NBK watching long. 2 terrorists are now creeping out, trying to hunt these players down. I have a few seconds to do so. And Dazed creeping out. Here's Existence. 3 players moving in on NBK. They know where he is because he threw that flash out. Oh, the nade stack down to 17 health. And he will go down, but Existence will survive. Now, throwing that flash was probably unwise from the pit because it gave away his position as he was trying to hide there. IBuyPower at 14 points. So close to victory against Titan. And this is, of course, a best-of-3 series. So even if IBuyPower is able to win it, Titan can still come back, winning 2 games in a row. Will Swag go for the pick? Yes, he will. Controlling the spray of that AK-47, but Smith Z now at middle picks off a player. Nice job, Skadoodle. Creeping down middle now. Generally, the rounds that IBuyPower has been able to win is because of Skadoodle's pick with the AWP. Now they're missing one of these counter-terrorists. Oh, nice pick by Scream, taking out Swag. Terrorists are in some trouble now, only 3 of them left. Smith Z picks a player with the AWP, both of them inside of B tunnels. Looking like they're going to try and take B site. So here's Scream. He's been playing B this entire game. And has yet to really be able to hold it off because no terrorists have really pushed through the tunnels. Let's see if he's finally able to make something happen. No, the terrorists are going to be exiting and they are going to be saving here. Oh, are they going for it? I think they're going for it. There's AZK going for the pick. And here's Scream. They're now going lower. 30 seconds left. It's not really a round that they have a chance of winning. They should try to save at this point. They're trying to catch some CTs off guard, though. Try not to let the round be a waste. They're so far ahead, they can sort of afford to use these weapons to try to make something happen. But it doesn't even matter. NBK moves in, takes them both down. May have been better for them in hindsight if they just went and hid somewhere. All right, Kenny S and Smith Z both going to be opping here. CT side does too. IBuyPower can buy. Just AZK can't. Oh, and steal. Will they buy? No, they are going to be doing a save round. That's interesting. Swag buys armor, though. Generally, with the money that they had, I think a European team would have bought. Oh. And Scream charges up middle, assumes it's going to be a save, and Daze takes him out. They were ready for him that time. And what will they do on this save round? They've got 3 smokes and 3 flashes, so they can execute some kind of a strategy here. Existence grabbing the M4 off of Scream's cold, dead body. Terrorist creeping down middle. The reason for that, Daze tried to grab the gun off of Scream, but it has been moved. So that was very smart to creep forward through that smoke, grab the weapon and throw it away so that the terrorists don't have a weapon. Daze trying to bunny hop. This is not CS Source. Alright, terrorists gotta be pushing at long A. Here's Existence to hold it off with the M4. Nope, they're falling back now from long A. Going back to mid. Here's Kenny S. Bunch of saving players. Will get smoked out. Can watch that position at short, but he will not. Terra's gonna charge forward through mid. Do not have a smoke for the mid to B. Where's NBK? Oh, now going short. They're all over the place. Existence in position as well. And able to pick the rest of them off. That was interesting for IBuyPower. Moving all over the place, trying to cause a rotate from Titan, trying to make something happen. Titan has been playing very well on CT side in terms of not over-rotating. But again, that has been hurting them when IBuyPower executes a B strategy, because they sort of have 2 players in position to hold B. If they can get that 1 player to rotate CT spawn, and they do the mid to B smoke, Titan's not been pushing through it. They haven't been rotating too fast. That could be very successful. Oh, they don't know. They don't know about AZK, who snuck by through the smoke and picks off Existence, but NBK now on the case. And Terrace trying to do mid B. Scream pushes down into lower B. Charges forward and picks off Skadoodle for the final frag, and now it's all tied up 14-14. And just like that, IBuyPower, with their huge lead, let it slip through their fingers and are now in a scary position. Titan's so far ahead in the economy. They got auto snipers, they got double ops, they got everything that they would want. And check this out. IBuyPower is going to have to save and go for the win on the next round. Only Dazed buying armor and helmet. What a turnaround. All of a sudden, Titan is in the powerful position just because of that last round. All right. This is a scary round for IBuyPower. There's not really much that they can do. And they're checking lower B. Not really sure what they are attempting here. They've got one smoke and two flashes. That was a perfectly timed Molotov, right as Dazed was about to move out middle. And smoked off mid. So, T's can use this smoke and can go short A, and I think that's what they're going to try and do here. Well, that flash is for mid. They're going to be pushing out mid through the smoke. That flash will hit these players. However, Smith Z and Kenny S both holding it off. Scream taking the kill. Somehow. I guess that was through the door crack. And now Titan at match point 15. IBuyPower's got to win it to tie it up. Such a turnaround. And Skadoodle sitting here like, I can't purchase an op and get armor. Oh, he's doing it. He's using an op with no armor for this last round. We saw that decision in his mind. He was like, I could go armor AK, or I could get op and no armor. Now this is scary. He's been playing op so well, you can't really fault this decision. But again, that just goes back to what I was talking about with having dedicated oppers and oppers who can also AK. All right, Terra's going to be pushing long. Here's Existence to hold this thing off with the auto sniper. Oh, and Skadoodle takes him down. It's paying off, but he is dead to NBK. Terra's trying to make something happen at his match point. NBK now hiding, moving in Smiths. One player inside of pit. That player's not really going to be able to exit the pit in a dangerous spot. One player still at middle. And playing super passive. NBK takes out AZK. Dazed still inside of the pit. Could pick up that op. Yeah, there's an op right behind him. Instead, going to continue to use the AK-47. This is really an op position. Swag creeping at short, so they're going to try a last-ditch effort. A last-ditch effort to try to do a split A, and it's not going to work because Kenny S just picked off Swag. Here's Smith Z watching long. Dazed is able to sneak out of there. He's got no lurks behind him. And his match point. Dazed is going to go down to NBK, who got a 4 frag. What a round. Thank you folks very much for watching. We're going to move into game number 2. I am TheWarOwl, and I still have no closer.